Hello. The site is in touch with you, Guru.Markets. Thank you for helping our project. Help forms can be found in the description. Dear viewer, we kindly ask you to like this video in advance. Your thumbs up is very important for the development of the project Guru.Markets. Now we will compare the main indicators of the company Lyft Inc, ticker LYFT. This review was based on data as of May 13, 2024. According to classification Guru.Markets Corporation, Lyft Inc belongs to the subcategory taxi. 10 companies are participating in the assessment. This is more or less representative. Let's start with general information about the company. A little further we will consider each indicator in more detail. If necessary, you can pause the video. We invite you to take a closer look at all the company's indicators. Access to the database with classification of company tickers is free and open. We kindly ask you to disseminate the security analysis on your social networks. Thank you for your repost and other help. It's all very important to us. Market capitalization of the company Lyft Inc valued at $6.93 billion. And the market capitalization of the subcategory is $167 billion. Lyft Inc has a share of 4.136% and is one of the small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $0.47 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $21 billion. Lyft Inc constitutes a share of 2.255%. Comparing the occupied shares of stock exchange and balance sheet capitalization, we will see the following. Share Lyft Inc in the subcategory in case of stock market capitalization assessment is 4.136%. The balance sheet capitalization is 2.255%. Which is 45% less than the share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Overall company assessment Lyft Inc will be presented at the very end of the review. Please look at the logic of the analysis in full. The organization's debt obligations amount to $1.174 billion. Debt liabilities to book capitalization amount to 249.8% of the company's capital. Result on the company's debt level, very bad, -2 points. The balance of the company's market price to profit is 0. The average for the subcategory is 103.2, which is much worse than in the subcategory. Assessment of stock market value to its profit in comparison within the subcategory. Very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was -$184 million. Projected earnings for the next 12 months are unknown. This is negative for the company's price. Assessment of expected future profit in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The ratio of company value to revenue is 1.5. The average in the subcategory is 2.5 and this is 40% lower than the average in the subcategory. Evaluation of the market price to revenue indicator in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $4,680 million. Future revenue for the next 12 months is unknown. And this is very negative for the company's price. Assessment of expected future sales in comparison with the performance of subcategory companies. Bad, -1 point. The margin is -3.9%, with an average for the subcategory of 2.4%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 6.3%. Assessment of sales profitability in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The company's share by number of employees in the subcategory is 2.98%. This is 39% less than the share of market capitalization. And this reflects the discrepancy between the company's current market price Lyft Inc, most likely towards revaluation. The amount of market capital per company employee is equal to $2,352,000. Whereas for the subcategory $1,694,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 38.8%. Estimation of the volume of market capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The company's profit per employee is $0,000. Average for the subcategory, $16,400. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 100%. Estimation of profit per individual employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The company's revenue per employee is $1,589,000. In the subcategory there are $691,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 130%. Estimation of revenue for each company employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The volume of short transactions corresponds to 15.1%, with an average for the subcategory of 6.1%. This is an indicator of a possible short squeeze. Technical indicator RSI, 14, shows the 50% level for the company Lyft Inc. Whereas for the subcategory this level is approximately 47%. Technically, securities of the subcategory are quoted in the same way as shares Lyft Inc. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price Lyft Inc. and subcategory shares. We see that over the past 12 months the company's shares Lyft Inc. showed a change of 93.9%. Against the price dynamics for the subcategory 55.3%. This does not say anything clearly, but it is necessary to keep this fact in mind. Before showing the total score, I kindly ask. Leave an assessment of the company's shares Lyft Inc. in the comments to this video. We monitor all comments and try to respond to every comment. Your responses in the comments help spread the Project Guru.Markets. Result: -6 out of 10 points. Average result for the subcategory: -0.5 points. If you look broadly, within the entire US stock market in aggregate, we will see that the average result for the market as a whole is 0.3 points. Against a score of -6 points for Lyft Inc. Let's go to the order table. It is available to you. A link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all decisions of the stock valuation information and reference System.GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. Based on the assessment Lyft Inc. Guru.Markets. Open an order because Lyft Inc. one of the most overvalued companies in the subcategory. Let us remind you that earlier March 17, 2024. An order has been published, ticker UP. Share Valuation Information System.GURU.Markets. A decision has been made on this order. Close the order. The final return was 15.4%. Thank you very much to everyone for watching this video and for using the information and help system from Guru.Markets. You all truly are the coolest audience on the entire planet.